A last gasp basket, a serve that decides an entire match. That finish line crossed despite everything. What truly separates good athletes from legendary ones? Is it just physical talent? Hours and hours of training? The answer, my friends, might surprise you. And no, we're not talking about secret diets or magic supplements. Today, here on my channel, we're going to uncover the most important muscle for every athlete. The one you can't see on the field or in the gym, but the one that decides every single victory and every defeat. The mind. In this video, we'll discover why mental fortitude isn't just a nice to have, but it's the key element that unlocks your true athletic potential. We'll explore what it truly is, how champions in every discipline use it to their advantage, and most importantly, I'll give you 3 practical strategies to start training your mind today. Get ready, because the most important game is always played in your head. Let's dive in. Well, we've established that the mind is your most important muscle. But what exactly is mental fortitude in sports? We often confuse it with simply never giving up. And yes, that's an important part, but it's much more than that. Imagine mental fortitude as your ability to manage not only the pressure and stress of competition, but also failures, doubts, and even the boredom or fatigue of training. It's that ability to maintain focus, self-belief, and a positive outlook regardless of what's happening around you. Think about it. You're in a game, and you've just made a glaring mistake. A misplaced pass in soccer, a double fault in tennis, a missed layup in basketball. What happens next? Do you succumb to frustration? Or can you reset, regain your concentration, and think about the next play? Or you're halfway through an exhausting training session. Your legs are burning. The urge to quit is overwhelming. It's your mental fortitude that tells you one more set, one more lap, you can do this. It's that inner voice that pushes you past the perceived limit, even when your body wants to give up. It's the ability to stay calm when everything around you is chaos, to make clear decisions under pressure, and to believe in your abilities even when others, or worse, you yourself, start to doubt. It's not about being invincible or never feeling fear. It's about feeling the fear, the fatigue, the frustration, but still deciding to move forward and give your best. It's your inner engine, the one that allows you to express the physical talent you've built to its fullest. Now that we understand what mental fortitude is, the question is, why is it so crucial? Simply because it's not an extra, it's a fundamental component that influences every single phase of an athlete's journey, from the toughest training to the most important competition. Let's think about training. How many times have you started a session feeling tired or unmotivated? This is where mental fortitude comes into play. It allows you to overcome fatigue, to maintain discipline even when you don't feel like it, and to push yourself beyond your perceived limits. Without a strong mind, the toughest sessions become impossible to sustain. And without those sessions, physical improvement stalls. But it's in competition where mental fortitude reveals itself as a true superpower. Imagine the pressure of a decisive penalty kick, the need to make a split-second decision on the field, or the anxiety that grips you before an important race. It's your mind that allows you to manage performance anxiety, transforming nervousness into energy. React to mistakes, a foul, a lost point, a fall. A strong mind helps you reset and focus on the next action without letting frustration overwhelm you. Maintain clarity to make the right decisions even when your body is tired and emotions are running high. Resist pain and fatigue, pushing you to the finish line even when every fiber of your body screams to stop. And it doesn't end there. Even in the post-game or recovery phase, mental fortitude is vital. How do you handle a bitter defeat? How do you recover from an injury that keeps you off the field for months? It's your mental resilience that allows you to learn from mistakes, to maintain motivation during rehabilitation, and to come back stronger than before without falling into a spiral of frustration or giving up. In short, mental fortitude isn't an option. It's the backbone of your performance, the element that allows you to face challenges, overcome obstacles, and bring out the best in yourself, both in training and in the decisive moment of competition. It's the real, hidden advantage that champions of every discipline know and train with the same dedication they train their bodies. So far, we've talked about the why. But the key question is, how do champions, elite athletes, leverage this mental strength? It's not a mystical secret. These are techniques and habits they've honed over time, and anyone can learn them. One of the most powerful and widely used techniques is visualization. Many successful athletes, from gymnasts to basketball players, dedicate time to imagining their perfect performance. They don't just think, "I'll win," but they visualize every single detail. The sensation of their muscles, the sound of the crowd, the trajectory of the ball, the flawless technique of a jump or a shot. This practice not only builds confidence, but also primes the brain and body to execute those movements as if they've already done them. Another incredibly powerful weapon is positive self-talk. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll never make it," or "I'm too tired"? Champions have learned to silence that sabotaging voice and replace it with constructive inner dialogue. Phrases like, "I am strong," "I am prepared," "I can overcome this difficult moment" become mantras that reinforce belief and maintain motivation, especially in moments of crisis. Then there are pre-game or pre-action routines. Do you know about the rituals of certain tennis players before serving, or a baseball batter? These aren't just superstitions. They are well-defined routines that help the athlete enter a flow state, to focus and block out external distractions. They create a bubble of concentration, a moment of mental preparation that precedes the crucial physical action. And a fundamental aspect, error management. No athlete is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. But the difference lies in the how they react. Champions don't let a mistake bring them down. They forget it immediately, learn from it in a fraction of a second, and focus on the next opportunity. They have the ability to mentally reset and not carry the weight of past errors into the next action. These aren't magic tricks, but trained cognitive abilities. Visualization, self-talk, routines, and the ability to manage errors are tools that great athletes use every day to optimize their performance and to transform pressure into opportunity. And the good news is that, with the right practice, you can start to master them too. We've seen how great champions use mental fortitude. The good news is you don't have to be a professional athlete to start training your mind. There are practical strategies you can implement starting today to improve your focus, your resilience, and your confidence. Here are 3 ways to begin. Strategy 1, guided visualization. The first strategy is guided visualization. It's not just imagining winning. It's much more. It's mentally recreating your ideal performance with all possible sensory details. What you see, what you hear, what you feel. This not only prepares you mentally, but also trains your brain to run through the neurological patterns of success. How to do it? Find a quiet moment each day, even just 5 to 10 minutes. Close your eyes, imagine a perfect performance in your sport. If you're a soccer player, visualize a successful dribble, a precise assist, a flawless goal. If you're a runner, feel the rhythm of your breath, the impact of your feet, the finish line. Feel the positive emotions that come with it. Do this regularly, and you'll see your confidence grow. Strategy 2, constructive self-talk. The second strategy is constructive self-talk. The voice in your head can be your best ally or your worst enemy. Too often, when things get tough, that voice starts saying, "I'll never make it. I'm too tired. I messed up." How to transform it? Start by identifying those recurring negative phrases. Every time you catch yourself thinking something negative, stop and reframe that thought into something positive and encouraging. Instead of, "I'm tired, I can't keep going," try, "I have energy for another effort," or "I am strong, I can do this." Write these positive affirmations down and repeat them to yourself. This isn't ignoring reality, but choosing to respond to challenges with a growth and resilience mindset. Strategy 3, breath management and mindfulness. The third strategy is breath management and mindfulness. Under pressure, your breathing becomes shallow and quick, increasing anxiety. Learning to control your breath can calm your nervous system and bring you back to the present moment, away from distractions or future worries. How to practice it? A simple technique is 4-7-8 breathing. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. Repeat it a couple of times when you feel anxiety rising. For mindfulness, try dedicating a minute each day to observing something simple, an object, your breath, without judgment, just to stay anchored in the here and now. This will help you avoid distractions during performance. These 3 strategies, visualization, self-talk constructive, and breath management, are powerful tools. Don't expect to master them in a day, but consistency is key. Start with small steps and make them part of your training routine, just as you would with any physical exercise.
And here we are, at the end of our journey into the power of mental fortitude in sports. Remember this well. Mental fortitude isn't an innate trait reserved for a select few. No, it's an ability, just like leg power or shot accuracy. And like any ability, it can be trained, honed, and strengthened. It's your hidden advantage, the key that will unlock your true athletic potential, whether you're a professional or an amateur. We've seen what it is, why it's so crucial in every phase of your athletic journey, and how champions consistently use it. And now you have 3 practical strategies to start building your mental resilience right away. The guided visualization, constructive self-talk, and breath management. So, the next time you feel pressure, fatigue, or doubt, don't back down. Remember that the most important game is always played in your head. Start taking care of your most important muscle today. The results, I guarantee, will surprise you.